Hey guys, it's January 11th. It's Sunday. I am going to start with doing the elements, and I'm going to be starting with air signs because that is the card that I felt drawn to this morning. So we are going to do a collective for air signs, which would be Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. And if you have any of those placements in your chart, feel free to watch, or if you feel drawn to the title, there is a reason perhaps that you have. But again, we're going to start with air signs, and then I'll go down through the line. Okay, so let's feel out the energy and see what's going on here, see what you need to know. All right, Spirit, Universe, God, what do my air signs collectively need to know? Again, this is a collective air sign reading, so it's not going to be a breakdown of each air sign, but it is collective. Here we go. Sword and Rose, clarity and truth, revelations, honor and protection, and determination is your first card. And we're going to pull, I don't like how this fell out, we're going to pull some first and then we'll talk about them. Healthy choices, self-love, self-care, being happier, love life, backstabbing, heartbreak and pain, separation and loss, deception and lies, and shocking attack. And I believe that came out in yesterday's reading that I posted, and if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Wow, twin flames. Okay, I could be dealing with the twin flame. Picture, looking at pictures. Okay. All right, some kind of truth coming in here. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but there's some kind of truth. Abundance and addiction. Oh, okay, wait a minute. There's one flipped over here. Date. Nope, Spirit says no. All right. Let me just look at these and just kind of feel out the energy real quick. All right, so there's some kind of truth. This is some kind of conviction that somebody is really holding on to. So I don't know if you recently had an argument over some kind of belief that somebody is holding on to, but I feel like there's some kind of conviction here of some sort. Now, you could be dealing with a twin flame. And some of you, I think, are really trying to hold on to a positive mindset, regardless of your circumstances. And I apologize if you hear my dog in the background. I don't know what she's doing, but she's making a ruckus and trying to distract me. But I feel like you could be dealing with someone here who has an addiction, codependent, obsession, restraint, possession, and control, and emotional block. And if this person is not an addict or addicted to something, I feel like they're dealing with some kind of codependency from an upbringing that they've had, that they've struggled with codependent behaviors. Yeah, because like I got the not enough card, and I feel like this is some sort of codependency issue that this person has. And it's like someone's trying to protect something here. I don't know. This is like a little bit of a scattered reading. I'm not going to lie. And I'm struggling with the storyline. What I am getting is that this person wants to do good. It's like they want to do good, but they're struggling with some kind of codependency that they have. I feel like for some of you, you kind of have tried to pull this person through whatever this mindset is, but for fear of being codependent yourself, you kind of take a step back. Yeah, this person has some kind of emotional trauma that they've dealt with. And I feel like they've been presented with someone really good, such as yourself. But it's like they can't accept this connection because of something they've been through. So this could be, if this is somebody you're dealing with, this is what's going on in their head. All right. So that's what I'm getting out of that. All right, let's see what the tarot wants me to know. I want to start with, well, let's start with twin flames. Tell me about this connection, Spirit. This could be coming in too, keep that in mind. Ace of Swords. There's some kind of new enlightening truth that's coming in, and we had the clarity and truth up here. Do tell me more. What is the clarity and truth that's coming in, Spirit? Okay. If you've watched my other videos, if you're new, if you are new here, let me just say, first of all, I used to have a YouTube channel years ago. I had to shut it down. I've been reading tarot for a long time. Please feel free to subscribe and like if these messages resonate. Remember, not all parts of the message will resonate. Sometimes it's literally one sentence. Sometimes there is a message, sometimes there isn't. Perhaps you're directed in a different direction, and it could be because of whatever energy you're in. Like I said, it doesn't always have to do with your sun sign or whatever. Whatever energy you're in, the reading might resonate there. Okay, anyway, I digress. And what I was going to say is I read just like whatever comes out. So if it's general, finances, love, mix, whatever, I don't have anything set in my head unless the title says so. But what I'm getting to now is that the message is somebody's coming in with the truth about being in love. This person has emotion for you. I don't know if they're going to stay there in love, but they definitely have strong emotions here. Strong emotions. And I feel like that may have freaked them out a little bit. So we're going to dive a little deeper and see what this is about. Tell me more. I'm going to be nosy. They were holding back. Whoa, shocking. We didn't know. I'm sorry. Okay, Spirit knows I'm a smart aleck. Overthinking. You aren't talking to this person, I'm guessing. And if you are, it's very little. Yeah, this person has like retreated. I feel like this is this codependent behavior they do. They retreat. They shut down, probably. Yeah, Five of Swords. I mean, this is just like self-sabotage, holding back, not being honest, and meanwhile having all this emotion. So, okay, so there's that. So this is what this connection is about. I'm guessing that you already know this person. If you don't, if this is like futurist, which I don't know if it is or not, but I'm feeling like kind of there's like some kind of connection that you've already had with this person. I don't know whether it didn't get off the ground entirely. It could have been, maybe you guys have dabbled in a connection for years or something like that, or it was a full-blown connection. I'm not quite certain. I don't have any strong cards here telling me exactly what this connection is, but we're going to move on. So tell me about this pictures, and I have a feeling it's the other person reminiscing. The wheel. End of oh no, I'm sorry. The wheel is something good coming in. Yeah, and the good coming in is this person is having a change in perspective. So I feel like this person is on the brink of healing. Maybe really kicking this codependency in the butt. They may even see a counselor for this, and they know they struggle with it. They may have been upfront with you about it. But I feel like they're having a completely different view on this connection. Yeah, see, this person's trying to get grounded. This person is pretty level-headed though. But I'm getting almost like to a fault. This person's extremely practical. But they like predictability, probably because whatever they grew up in wasn't. And so they try to keep things very grounded because you have the Temperance card. So it's almost like they might have some controlling issues where they feel if things aren't, controlled, then I feel like I'm losing it, and then they retreat. Tell me about this addiction and not enough. I feel like they lack self-love. Tell me more. Or this is you. Again, reverse the roles as you see fit. An Emperor, again, this person they like to be in control of how fast or how slow a connection goes, is what I'm getting. Because they have emotion and it terrifies them, but it's hard for them to accept that somebody would love them. So again, I feel like there's something here that they've never really healed, maybe from childhood even. Tower, and that scares them. But I feel like this is their tower moment. I feel like they're having a tower moment. Tell me more. Yeah. I feel like they're definitely, you guys might have a strong like telepathic connection. I'm also getting like there's some kind of tough love or boundary that you put up, and it's causing this person a lot of distress, but the distress is good because it's helping them to see the light. This also could be an awakening for them. They may be waking up or having an awakening. Tell me more. And that's, oh, okay. Tell me more. Yeah, see, this is coming to the light. This is good. This person's undergoing some kind of transformation here. Let's just pause and look at what signs we have going on here, because I know you like that. I have Sagittarius, I have Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What else am I seeing? Of course, the water signs there. We have Cancer, strong Cancer, and we got Leo, and we've got Pisces, and we got Scorpio again. But don't get hung up on the signs. And just because I didn't say it doesn't mean it's not your person. Again, it's the energy that the person's in, because you could be dealing with a fire sign. But this is the card, someone's going to take action. Someone's going to take action, and this is where we need to go. So I'm going to pick up these cards, and I'm going to focus on the King of Wands. Male or female, you have a person coming in and making some kind of movement here. And I feel the need to clean this up. So I don't know what that's about, but that's what I'm going to do. But this is a strong connection. Soulmate, twin flame, whatever you call it. All right, Spirit. No, changing decks. All right, let's use this one. Spirit, Universe, God, what do you want me to tell my collective? This is for air elements. Air placement, maybe even the cross watcher is here. All are welcome. All right, here we go. Tell me more about the King of Wands. What is going to take place here? Ooh. Six of Coins. Yep, this person is ready. And I heard this person is ready to open up. They are ready to give give and take equally. Can't get that out. They may have trouble speaking this. Could be dealing with a younger air sign. This person, I feel like this person is struggling emotionally. I do. If it's not a younger person, I feel like this person, you may have seen them as a bit emotionally immature. But I feel like through this awakening of some sort, this person is really growing and they are really trying, because they see you as the Empress. Now, male or female, there's no gender in tarot. Two of Swords, you're not going to see this coming. You're going to be shocked and you're not going to see this coming. Yep, they don't like that you're single. This person does not like that you are single. Or this person coming in is single. Seven of Swords, no, they don't like it at all. They don't like it at all. They don't know what you're doing, what you're up to, who you're talking to. So for some of you, I feel like it's straight up silence. You guys aren't talking at all. And this person cannot stand the unknown. Tell me about the Seven of Swords, please. Yeah. They don't know if you're dating. They don't know if you're talking to someone else. If this is someone new, they don't know if you're single. I also am getting, this is just a little side note, that this connection may have been met while this person was either ending or finishing, or someone was in another connection. Just a side note, and that's not going to resonate for all of you. But to me, what you don't see coming is this person wants a relationship. Tell me about the Three of Coins. Yeah, Six of Wands. They're ready to express this to you. They're ready to express this to you. Okay, I want to be nosy and I want to see how you feel. Eight of Coins. You've been in deep contemplation over this. How do my viewers feel about this connection? What the hell was that? How do my viewers feel about this connection? Oh, the Tower. I don't think you expect this at all. I think you're going to be blindsided, to be perfectly honest. I think you're going to be blindsided. I think you're going to be shocked. But Spirit, that doesn't tell me how my viewers are going to feel. Oh. I don't know. I don't know. 5 of Coins. Tell me more. Hermit. Yeah, I think you're just really going to be shocked that this person is coming back in. I'm not getting a whole lot on how you feel about this person. Of course, there's always free will and you don't have to do anything. But the biggest thing I'm getting here is that you're not going to see this coming and you're going to be shocked. What else does the collective for my air signs need to know? Yeah, because this person has a change in perspective. I think this person's really trying. I really, really do. Yeah, this person wants reunion. Ace of Coins. They want to start this again. But for some, this could be new. This could be new. Justice. Something has balanced out that needed to. For some of you, it could have been that you dealt with this type of person in the past and there is newness coming in to I'm getting the word compensate for all that you've been through. And it's like you're due justice for all the hardship that you've gone through. This is Libra energy, which is you, one of you at least. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. Definitely something good coming in here. Definitely something good coming in. All right, let's move on to Dorian Virtue. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So I, would suggest, the universe is suggesting, that you go in and figure out what you want. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. This person struggles with who they really are. Now, just a side note, this could be someone's having issues with like their identity and who they really are. And that's just for a small portion. But if that's not you, it's just this person struggles with, there's some kind of like codependency that they've never been free to really choose or do what they wanted to do. And the mask is coming off. The mask is coming off. And then another side note is for some of you that have dealt with deception, this is your good fortune coming in. This is your Wheel of Fortune coming in. But, connections take effort. So it says, make the effort. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So it's safe. This is a safe place. This is a safe connection. Heart-to-heart conversations. Decide what you want. Honestly discuss your feelings. Trust the situation is unfolding. Calling for you to have faith. So it's tricky in a message when you get multiple messages. It's hard because they're like coming at you very quickly and you're trying to filter out what is the strongest message to get out there. And fortunately, sometimes there's multiple. Yeah. Message. I would get ready for the unexpected if I were you. Official person. This is your official person coming in. So whether you know this person or not, I don't 100% know. High honor. This is a really good person. This could be a military person, but this is a good, kind human being. Even if they have a lot of struggles, this person's heart is gold. And they've gone through a lot, and it's made them, lack, I guess, confidence in humanity. But they have a good heart at the end of the day. They're like the kind of person when given, and I have been saying this, when given the opportunity to make a good choice, they always do, despite that they might have some sort of struggles, journey. For some of you, you could be taking a trip to see this person. They're taking a trip to see you. They may live at a distance. And for some of you, I just straight up heard like you're going to take a walk. You're going to take a walk. What else? Privileged lady. This person is going to spoil you. Is going to spoil you. Okay, let's get some messages from the universe and then we shall close this out. All right, what do my collective air need to know? Who or what is triggering you? I think it's time to, if some of you have been triggered lately, I think we've all been triggered lately. There's a lot going on in the world. That's not great, but I feel like this is time to kind of retreat, regroup, stay steadfast in your beliefs, your convictions. We kind of started that message with convictions and beliefs, and carry on. And you know, it's like I always say, when you stand up for what you believe, and certain people will fall away, but those who are really meant to be with you will always stay, and that's like your tribe. But yeah, and then your guidance is divinely guided. So this is a divinely guided connection that's coming in here. Double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So for some of you, you are humanity workers. You are fighting for humanity. That's something, or just something that you strongly feel about. We can all be humanitarians in our own right. Like, you know, praying for people, donating if we can, looking out for someone less fortunate, things like that, little subtle things in our own communities. Beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. So for some of you, you're definitely mystic teachers, 100%. And retreat, rest, and be held. And it's like the universe is saying, I got you. I got you. So that's what I'm getting for you. I hope this resonates. If it doesn't, like I said, maybe next time. And I'm going to continue to post the other elements. Okay? Have a great day.